Hello students, welcome to online class. The last class we had discussed about rainforest and the types of rainforest. What are the types of rainforest? Yes, tropical rainforest and temperate rainforest. So here we are going to discussing first one is the tropical rainforest. You know about this tropical rainforest? Yes, okay. So let us see. Tropical rainforests are some of the richest, most exciting areas on Earth. They are home to gigantic trees, colorful birds, and a huge variety of fascinating animals. About 80% of the world's documented species can be found in tropical rainforests. Even though they cover only about 6% of the Earth's land surface, less than half the area they covered not so very long ago. So, what do you understand about this tropical rainforest? So, what is a tropical rainforest? Any idea? Okay. Tropical rainforests are closed canopy forests growing within 28 degrees north or south of the equator. They are very wet places, receiving more than 200 centimeter rainfall per year, either seasonally or throughout the year. Temperatures are uniformly high between 20 degrees Celsius and 35 degrees Celsius. Such forests are found in Asia, Australia, Africa, South America, Central America, Mexico, and on many of the Pacific islands. Rainforest trees are quite different from trees of temperate forest. In the rainforest, trees grow to gigantic size, supported by strong, sturdy-like buttresses at the base of the trunk that helps to stabilize them in shallow forest soils. Huge creepers twine themselves around the trunks of trees. A mature lowland tropical forest consists of several layers. The top layer of vegetation consists of scattered tall trees which tower above a closed canopy layer formed by the crown of other trees. The canopy is the most exciting part of the rainforest. It is here that most of the flowering and fruiting of the trees takes place, attracting a variety of spectacular creatures. Below the canopy is a third layer formed by smaller trees whose crown do not meet. Below that is a layer that's composed of woody and herbaceous shrubs. Finally, there is the ground layer which receives very little sunlight. So this about this tropical rainforest. And we need to know about some conservation concern about this tropical rainforest. Let us see. Tropical rainforests have the largest living biomass and boast some of the highest rates of terrestrial biodiversity. But rainforests are perhaps the most endangered habitat on Earth and most vulnerable to deforestation. Each year, some 14,000 square kilometers of rainforests are destroyed. Rainforests are being felled for timber by logging companies and cleared by people for farming. The most endangered rainforests are those in West Africa, where human populations are doubling every 20 years, and in Central America and Southeast Asia. Although large areas of rainforests remain in Central Africa and South America, they too are disappearing at an alarming rate. Do you get any idea about this conservation concern? Yes. So, I hope all of you understood this topic. Yes. Okay, thank you. Physico-chemical characteristics of tropical rainforest. So, Biome is another name for a distinct type of ecosystem. Biomes are characterized by their climate, which determines the particular plants found there. The climate and the plants in a biome determine what animals live there. This article addresses the climate and biodiversity of an Earth's most diverse and iconic biomes, the tropical rainforest. The tropical rainforest biome has four main characteristics: very high annual rainfall, second is the high average temperature, and third, nutrient poor soil, and fourth one, high levels of biodiversity or species richness. So first one is the rainfall. The word rainforest implies that these are the sum of the world's wettest ecosystem. Rainforests generally receive very high rainfall each year, although the exact amount varies among different years and different rainforests. For example, South America tropical rainforest receive between 200 and 300 centimeters of rain in typical year. Despite relatively consistent rain in these ecosystems, there are distinct dry seasons in some rainforests. Wet and dry seasons of tropical rainforests is vary in their timing, duration, and severity around the globe. Tropical rainforests also have high humidity, about 88% during the wet seasons and approximately 77% in the dry season. And next is the temperature. Tropical rainforests are found near the equator between the Tropic of Concern and the Tropic of Capricorn. The equator receives direct sunlight. This steady follows of radiation produces consistently high temperatures throughout the year. A typical daytime temperature any time of year in tropical rainforest is 29 degrees Celsius, although temperatures can be much higher. In the majority of tropical rainforest, there is only a 5 degrees Celsius difference in the temperature between the seasons. And the third characteristic is the soil composition. Since there is a tremendous amount and the diversity of foliage in tropical rainforest, you might assume that rainforest soils are rich in nutrients. In fact, rainforest soils are nutrient poor because nutrients are not stored in them for very long. The heavy rains that occur in rainforests wash organic materials from the soil. Although decompositions occur rapidly in the hot, moist conditions, many of the dead, fallen leaves and other organic detritus are swept away before releasing all of nutrients. Nevertheless, the high diversity of decomposers such as bacteria and fungi accelerates the decomposition process enough that the nutrients released by decomposition are taken up quickly by the plants instead of being stored in the soil. And the next one is the biodiversity. That is, the tropical rainforests are areas of extremely high biodiversity compared to other ecosystems. In the tropical rainforests of Borneo, scientists have documented more than 15,000 plant species, including 2,500 species of orchids. And biologists estimate that tropical rainforests contain about 50% of the world's terrestrial plants and animal species, yet they encompass only about 6% of the world land area. While tropical rainforests around the world have many similarities in their climates and soil compositions, each regional forest is unique. You will not find precisely the same species living in all the tropical rainforests around the world. For example, the species in African tropical rainforests are not the same as the species living in the tropical rainforests of Central America. However, the different species play similar roles with their specific regional rainforest. Flowering plants must be pollinated in order to reproduce. During pollination, pollen is transferred from the male reproductive organs of the female reproductive organ in the flower to form seeds. Many tropical rainforest plants rely on animals as pollinators and attract them with a combination of fleshy colored displays, luminescent scents, and nutritious pollen rewards. Plants also rely on animals or the winds to help disperse their seeds to new areas. This dispersal expands the distributions of the population. Many plants embed their seeds in tasty fruits. The disappears might carry the seeds stuck on their fur or feathers. They might carry the fruits away and chop the seeds while eating the fruit, or the seeds might pass through the digestive tract of the disperser after it ate the fruit. The species that carry out these important ecological roles are different in different tropical rainforests. Example: Costa Rica's tropical rainforests and primates are iconic tropical rainforests. These are the examples of the this rainforest. Okay, so I hope all of you understood this topic. Okay, thank you. Flora and fauna of tropical rainforest. Did you hear the word flora and fauna? What is flora? So the flora is the plant life present in the particular region or time, generally the naturally occurring, otherwise indigenous native plants. The corresponding term for animal life, that is fauna. Flora, fauna, and other forms of life, such as fungi, are collectively referred to as biota. Sometimes bacteria and fungi are also referred to as flora, as in the terms of gut flora or skin flora. So I hope you understand this word flora and fauna. Yes. So now we are going to discussing about this flora and fauna in the tropical rainforest. So, rainforests are forests characterized by high and continuous rainfall, with annual rainfall in the case of tropical rainforests between 2.5 and 4.5 meters, and definitions varying by regions for temperate rainforest. The monsoon trough, alternatively known as intertropical convergence zone, plays a significant role in creating the climatic conditions necessary for the Earth's tropical rainforests, which are distinct from monsoon areas of seasonal tropical forests. So, estimates vary from 40% to 75% of all biotic species are indigenous to the rainforest. There may be many millions of species of plants, insects, and microorganisms still undiscovered in tropical rainforests. Tropical rainforests have been called the jewels of the earth and the world's largest pharmacy because over one quarter of natural medicines have been discovered there. Rainforests are also responsible for 28% of the world's oxygen turnover, sometimes misnamed oxygen productions, processing it through photosynthesis from carbon dioxide and consuming it through respiration. The undergrowth in some areas of rainforests can be restricted by poor penetrations of sunlight to ground level. If the leaf canopy is destroyed or thinned, the ground beneath is soon colonized by a dense, tangled growth of pinus, shrubs, and small trees called a jungle. The term jungle is also sometimes applied to tropical rainforests generally. Rainforests, as well as endemic rainforest species, are rapidly disappearing due to deforestation, the result habitat loss, and pollutions of the atmosphere. I hope all of you understood this flora and fauna about the tropical rainforest. Okay, thank you.